Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of Blueprint Review. This is episode 2 for Black Ops Cold War, of course episode 28 overall. Hopefully we can do well. I decided to use the second weapon within the Confrontation Weapons pack, which is of course the M16. Western Front. Man, this extended mags is amazing. But hopefully we can do well. Here is what it looks like in-game. Of course, this is the American blueprint, because of course the M16 is an American military weapon. And of course in episode 1, we covered the AK-47 version. So we'll see how we can do. We're playing on, honestly, probably the best M16 map. Oh my gosh. Probably the best M16 map in the game. So that's good. But, I mean, my initial complaints about this weapon, I've been using it for about 30 minutes or so. Maybe longer. I'm not really sure. But my biggest complaint about this weapon is the frickin' iron sights. They're just horrible. I'm not sure why in this year's game they decided to make the iron sights so bad on all the weapons, but the iron sights are just bad. They're just not good. They're very, very obstructive, and they're not clear whatsoever. So already I can say that when I review it, I'm going to say that you need to put a sight on it. I may even put a sight on it for a gameplay if this doesn't turn into one. So yeah, that's something that you need to keep in mind. So let me go ahead and head up here. Thank you. That was a very close gunfight. They need to put the hit registration on the tags a little bit wider. No! Dang it, man. They knew I was coming. That's tough. That's very, very tough.
We're losing this fight. Hostile spy plane.
Okay. If you want to camp in the back with a sniper rifle, be my guest. But I'm just not going to go near you. So have fun. Crap. Of course. Frickin' MP5. It just blows me away that people can't switch up their weapons. We'll never understand it, but
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
that's not my choice. So
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
oh my gosh, that was so lucky. Nice, another person down. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go. Nice. Finally, I'm getting on a nice little streak here. Seems to have taken 4 minutes, but we finally, or 3.5 minutes, but we managed to finally get on a little bit of a streak. Really? 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 Are you actually kidding me right now? There's no buffer. The second you pop that stim, if you get even a bullet, you're done. Your health automatically stops regenning, which is just ridiculous, but okay. They should at least give you at least a little bit of a barrier, or a little bit of a buffer, I should say. It shouldn't be just an instant thing, but I guess that's how they balance it. Stim is really good in this game. I hope they never get rid of manual healing in Call of Duty. I will always be using manual healing. It's just such a useful thing. I mean, yeah, I'm sacrificing. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. That's all I can say. That was just unfortunate. That's the best way I can describe it. It was just unfortunate. I tried. That was lucky. A hip fire kill with the M16. Oh, come on. Damn it. Another death. Another death. After that nice little streak got us much closer to a 2KD. We actually did have one for a little bit there. But it's gone. The beautiful 2KDs always come to an end, it seems like. Thank you, shotgun. There's no way I was gonna win that gunfight with the shotgun. Or with the M16, sorry. Okay. Nice, okay. There's another guy down. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to cover and call this in. We almost have our war machine as well, which is pretty cool. 19 and 10, not bad. You guys already know the goal is a 2 KD, and we have that, so... So it's all good, as long as we can keep it. So I'm not gonna try and play like an idiot, so... Can eat that like it's my lunch. Okay, war machine time. There we go. I'd say I could get myself a chopper gunner. I can. Call it in. Not even gonna waste any time. Let's go. Let's go, chopper gunner! One of the best MP maps in the game for it. Okay, the M16, or not the M16. The chopper gunner is my favorite streak in the game at the moment. Absolutely love it, but I think there's a lot of people with cold-blooded. Okay, assist, another kill. Imagine a Call of Duty game where they get rid. Oh, there it goes. Darn it. Oh, get turned on. And there we go. 34 and 10. Using the M16 Western Front Blueprint. Oh, we got the best play of the game as well. Oh, it was just that triple kill. All right, not too bad. Well, there we go, guys. That's going to do it for the next episode of Blueprint Review here in Black Ops Cold War. Had a lot of fun that match. We actually reached the Modern Warfare 2019 goal, or the Black Ops 4 goal. Yeah, we reached the Black Ops 4 goal, which is a 3 KD. So, anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. I'll see you guys all in 2 seconds to go ahead and review the weapon. Alright, guys, and welcome into the game. So this is, of course, the M16 Western Front Blueprint. So for the attachments, we have the SOCOM Eliminator Barrel, or muzzle, which gives you an improved muzzle flash concealment, and an improved vertical recoil control at the cost of shooting movement speed and horizontal recoil control. For the underbarrel, we have ourselves the Field Agent foregrip, which gives you improved recoil and horizontal recoil control at the cost of shooting movement speed. Then we have ourselves the Stan Ag 54 round mag, which gives you improved ammo capacity, improved max starting ammo, and improved ammo capacity at the cost of reload quickness and aim down sight time. Then, of course, we have the Serpent Wrap, which gives you an improved aim down sight time, as well as a sprint to fire, as well as the con of the sprint to fire time. So, now talking about the review, we'll of course be talking about the practicality, the aesthetic, and of course whether it is worth using or not. So this is, of course, a legendary blueprint with the Confrontation Weapons pack, so if you pre-ordered the game digitally, you have this weapon, and I think even if you just buy it digitally now, you can get this blueprint as well. So it's pretty much free, quote-unquote, for everybody who bought the game, so that's very, very cool. Unfortunately, only digitally, so you have to keep that in mind. But as far as the aesthetic goes, it's pretty cool. It honestly is a very, very nice looking weapon. For the most part, this is a better look at it anyways. Unfortunately, though, you can't really see all that really cool stuff on the stock. You really can only see the stuff from the end of from the front of the stock, I guess, forward. But it still looks really, really cool in game. I really like how it looks, especially if you are on next gen or PC, where there's not texture glitches all the time. It probably looks really, really good. So for the aesthetic, I'm going to give it a really, really good rating. I think it looks awesome. Now for the practicality. So in all honesty, The M16 is a good weapon. I think it does a lot of damage. It's pretty solid, but there's one big thing about this that I do not like, and that is the iron sights. But on the bright side, this is a legendary blueprint, so you can put a sight on it, and that automatically alleviates all problems that this weapon will have. By putting a sight on it, you are automatically improving the iron sights, so now the weapon is even better. But unfortunately, you have to sacrifice that attachment to have, or sacrifice another attachment you might want to use for the sight. But of course, you could also use the rapid fire barrel, which would make the gun shoot faster, which would also help you. But just, this is a review solely based on the blueprint itself. So I also want to mention that that it took me, I want to say it took me about 4 or 5 games to get that gameplay that you saw. So that's quite a bit, especially because I left quite a bit of them. But I mean, you can't really blame the gun on that. It's more of just the maps I was playing on. When it comes to tactical rifles in Call of Duty, you always have to make sure that you're staying far back and you're kind of playing more defensive. If you're going to rush with this weapon, put on the rapid fire barrel or don't even bother, because any other weapon can outgun you very, very easily. I also had a lot of difficulties with the iron sights, but I talked about how to fix that problem. So overall, the practicality, I'm going to give it, pardon me, I'm going to give it an okay rating. It's not good, but it's not terrible either. It's definitely a practical weapon, but you're going to have to throw a sight on it, and you're going to have to play more defensive than you normally would with any other weapon. And then last but not least, is this blueprint worth using? Yes, I definitely agree with that. I definitely think it's worth using, especially because you are going to do nothing with it until you level it up. So you're going to have to deal with the iron sights. So having a weapon that actually has attachments on it with the M16 is automatically better than having no attachments on it and trying to rank it up by having just the regular M16. By having attachments and all that kind of stuff, you're going to be putting yourself at a higher advantage, especially to rank up this weapon. But once you get that sight, throw that sight on there, and boom, you can continue ranking it up and have a more successful time. I also want to mention really quickly that this gun is not as good as the AUG, and you will probably get outgunned by the AUG quite a bit. They nerfed both the AUG and the M16, and I kind of wish they nerfed the AUG a little bit more than the M16 to make them more equal, because in almost all of the gunfights where I was using the M16 and I was fighting somebody using the AUG, I lost almost every single gunfight. So take that with what you will. Do I prefer the AUG? I may do a weapon comparison series with just the weapons in a gameplay and just talking about it through a experience standpoint, not an actual stat standpoint. That could be an interesting idea. So again, just keep that in mind. So for the worth, I'm going to give it a good as well. I think the gun is definitely worthwhile. And especially with this blueprint, you can rank up the weapon much, much quicker because you have attachments. You're not just using a completely bare bones weapon. So for the worth, I'm going to give it a good as well. So with all that stuff being said, the final rating I'm going to give this weapon is going to be a 6 out of 10. I don't think it's very good just with this base blueprint, but once you get a lot of attachments, it becomes an easy 8 out of 10 weapon. So keep that in mind as well. But just based off of the practicality, I think that's what hurts the weapon the most. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe I could, yeah, that could be interesting. I could add up all of the rankings and then review it based off of the average, but that's a little bit excessive, I think. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I always love doing these blueprint review series. I know that we don't have very many blueprints in the game at the moment, but season 1 is coming out very, very soon. I know we'll get a lot of blueprints within the battle pass, but I could also cover the Lancian air pack blueprints as well. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like ratings, I always appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a very safe Thanksgiving yesterday. I had a very, very good time, and it was a lot of fun seeing some family. Hopefully you guys were safe as well, specifically with COVID and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys were careful. But anyways, if you guys have missed any of my other previous blueprint review videos, I'll leave the previous one down below in the description, as well as the full playlist, which will have every single blueprint from Modern Warfare as well as in Black Ops Cold War as well. I'll see you guys all another Call of Duty video very, very soon.